Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, King Steven Tarot. And this will be a general weekly reading. Please keep in mind that these readings is general and will not resonate with everyone. I will be using the Night Sun Tarot deck. Also, I will be using the Trident of Shiva spread, excuse me, which is a 5 card spread. Okay, you guys will get 3 major arcanas across the top, and then you will get 2 minor arcanas down the middle. Okay, your 3 major arcanas at the top will represent your past, present, and future, and the 2 minor arcanas will clarify those messages. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get both decks shuffled, and we're going to shuffle your major arcanas first because they are the ones that go out. And for anyone that is familiar with the Night Sun Tarot deck, you are familiar with the spread and how this particular deck is read. Okay. So again, Capricorn, we're gonna go ahead. Okay. Spirit, is there any messages that you have for Capricorn? Spirit, is there any messages that you have for Capricorn concerning wellness, love, finance, career? Oh, all right. All right. Your first card up is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Oh, all right. We got a jumper. Your your second card will be the Tower. Okay, and just one more. Oh, wait. And your third card will be the Chariot. And now we're going to go ahead and shuffle the minor arcanas and get 2 cards to clarify those messages. Of course, we're not going to take those because I didn't shuffle yet. If they are meant to come out, they will definitely come back out. Okay? Okay. One more, Capricorn. Okay. Spirit, can we get 2 cards for Capricorn to clarify their main messages? Spirit, can we get 2 cards to clarify? Oh, okay. Card number 1 will be the King of Cups. One more card, Spirit. One more card for the sign of Capricorn. One more clarification. Oh, okay. You had a jumper. That will be the Ten of Swords. All right, Capricorn. Let's get into it. Let's see what is happening. Okay. Now, of course, you guys will start off with a major arcana. Okay, and that will be the Wheel of Fortune. Now, we also know that the Wheel of Fortune can fall under Jupiter's energy. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune can represent beginning and the end of a cycle. It can also represent change, timelines. Um, also, it can also represent a form of favorable circumstances or healing. Also, stagnation, laziness, precariousness. Um, Capricorn, when you see the Wheel of Fortune pop up, especially for the first card, you want to ask yourself, what changes should I make in order to move forward? So, with that being said, okay, it does not surprise me that the Tower is the second card, okay? Because if you are asking yourself, okay, what changes should you make in order to move forward, the Tower card is definitely appropriate to be next because the Tower card represents a crumbling, if you will, of a foundation that was not sturdy. It also is a chance to rebuild. It also can represent sudden changes, okay? So, with that being said, I believe that right now, Capricorn, you have to, there's something, it's something in your life, whether it's an opportunity that you're in, or a certain situation that you're in, I'm sorry, or it's something that you're dealing with. Okay, I think it's personal issues like in your life. I don't think it's work related. I think it's personal issues, but I think that you have to figure out what changes do you need to make in order to move forward. And that brings us to our next card, which is also the Tower card, okay? Because like I was telling you guys, the Tower card can represent construction and sudden changes. Also enlightenment, okay? So I believe that you guys did the work here. You found out what changes you needed to make, and with me seeing the Tower card as second, it shows me that you guys made the necessary changes. You brought down, or tore down, if you will, the fake facade, or you tore down whatever you felt like was holding you back from making the necessary changes. It shows here that you definitely got rid of it. Okay, because also when you see the Tower card, you want to ask yourself, what must I free myself from to release my energies? So again, this goes neck and neck with each other. You know, you're in this energy of just changing and getting rid of things that do not or no longer serves you. And what's beautiful about this Capricorn is the simple fact that you have the Chariot card that actually comes in third of that, okay? And with the Chariot card, that can represent movement, okay? And that definitely falls under a Cancer energy. It represents action, control, courage, triumph, conquest, travel. It also can represent charisma, harmony, business efforts. Um, the Chariot can bring certain obstacles because, again, what road do we travel on that does not have obstacles? But you also want to ask yourself, where am I going and how am I getting there? So now that you have made the necessary changes and you have got rid of the things that are now holding you back, you need to figure out what is your next move. But I feel like you guys figured out what your next move is because, again, if you look at the Chariot, he's going very fast towards his goal. And you guys know where you're going, you know how you're going to get there, and it shows that you're on your way, and you're on your way fast. You're definitely moving away from this. You're getting away from this Tower moment. You're getting away from that Wheel of Fortune moment, okay? Now your next card will be, now the thing about it is, before we get into the next card, what really sticks out to me here is I feel like you guys had the power. I'm kind of hearing like you've been had the power to change this. It's just that you guys, I guess, try to stick it out or deal with it. But I feel like here, you're like, you know what, bunk that. We're going to tear this down. We're going to keep this moving, and I'm out of here. Period. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and clarify your major arcanas. And the first card to come out for clarification was your King of Cups. So I guess I should switch that around. Your King of Cups was actually the first card to come out for your clarification. Now, when you see the King of Cups, you also see resolution, okay? You see a certain calm and comfort. But the King of Cups can also represent fraud and corruption. So, Capricorn, whatever you're rushing too fast, make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. Read whatever fine print there is because whatever you're going to be dealing with, they're going to appear legit. They're going to appear calm. They're going to appear like they have, hey, I'm doing everything by the book. But somewhere in there is some fraud and corruption. So whatever you're about to get into, whether it's a partnership, whether it's a contract to a job, or whether it's you hiring somebody for your company, um, because I feel like that can be a message for some of you too. Like some of you have your own company or you're starting your own company, so you need to really be careful about who you're hiring. They may seem calm and good on the outside and seem like an angel, but really it's a little fraud and corruption there. Okay, so you guys definitely just want to keep that in mind. Wherever you're going too fast, make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. Okay, now your next clarification card will be the Ten of Swords. And that falls under the sun and also Gemini's energy. But the Ten of Swords also speaks of total vision, evaluation, okay, evolution, cruelty, resignation, and also solitude. So I believe that you at first you may not have seen the fraud and corruption from this situation, but I believe you caught on to it. Okay? I believe that you caught on to it, and not only did you catch on to it, but also you also got your you also got recognized for catching that. Okay? But it kind of took you in. I feel like it's kind of took you into like maybe a solitude type of mode because you feel like maybe you might have trusted this situation, or you left this behind to pursue this and found out that this had some type of corruption and fraud. And I think that as you can see all the swords that are sticking out of the person's body that's on the card, that just represents all the wounds and everything you just had to deal with. I think you kind of had like a little reflection moment a little bit. um, but I don't believe that you let that get you down. It just gave you um, better vision. It also just gave you a better insight on what to deal with and what not to deal with. And also, this brings evolution. So I believe that you evolved. You got past the situation. I just think that you cannot, just don't get stuck in this energy, Capricorn. Okay? Um, just really don't get stuck in this energy. Again, everything that we go through in the past are past lessons. But I just feel like don't get stuck in this energy because you finally came across something good and even that had a little corruption. Just reflect, look past it, evolve, and keep it moving, okay? So, Spirit is telling me to leave it there. I want to thank you, Capricorns, for tuning in to my channel. Again, this was your general weekly spread for the month of December from the 9th to the 12th. So, again, if this resonated with anyone, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, also the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. And I'll see you guys on the next spread. Namaste.